Hello and welcome. I'm here to do a channel reading for today, February 14th, 2025. I'm Maureen Frank, the Mandala Lady. And to those of you who celebrate, happy Valentine's Day. So let me begin. I call in our teams of guides and angels with the intention of receiving whatever insight or guidance is in our best interest to receive today. Okay, I should forewarn you. My team has a sense of humor. All right, so we're starting. So the visual I have, the wind up things. You wind it up and then it makes movement or whatever. Well, I'm seeing the ones that are teeth. It's wound up and the teeth are just going da 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 da. So we're starting with that, and then it's like Pac-Man. It's just taking in everything that's in its way. It doesn't matter whether it's garbage or food, and it's just cutting away a path in the process. It's going, oh my goodness, it's going through woods, over hills, over dales, over valleys. Um, I'm also hearing kind of like wacka 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 wacka. It's like it's making noise, taking in everything. What happens next? It comes to the top of the hill, and then the it stops. Does it run out of power? No, it just is able to stop. And then down below is a beautiful valley with a beautiful lake and mountains around it. Kind of reminds me of the images that you've seen in the Nordic countries, the fjords, that kind of thing. And it's just stop kind of in awe, taking it all in. Oh, that's it? Okay. All right. I was going to see if something else happened. No, it just stopped. Um, all right. So the sense I get with this reading is we're doing, busy, 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 taking in stuff, social media, whatever, taking all this stuff in. And and it's very automatic. It's like it's reminding us to check in. Are we working on automatic pilot, or are we in control and can stop? And yeah, and I'm reminded of when I was a software engineer. They had this thing called GIGO or GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. Um, Although in this vision, I didn't see anything left behind except that it was clearing. It was basically a dirt path, so there was nothing left behind. On either side of the path, there's vegetation, there's fields and trees and all that stuff, but it's just it's leaving emptiness in behind. And I'm really getting a strong feeling of that this is just a metaphor with what's um, seems to be going on more so than ever these days is too much. We're taking in too much, and we're not allowing ourselves times to just stop and be present, be here. Yes, there's chaos. Yes, there's suffering. There's yeah, chaos. And yet, if we take a moment to, oh yeah, take a moment and just take in the view, take in where you are, not the TV show, although not to diss the TV show, but take in the view to just be present with it. And this week with the mandalas of the week and mandalas of the day, we're looking at gratitude, and to rather than focusing on complaining that this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. It's not denying, that those things are happening, but to also find the gratitude in that. So the example I used in one of my posts was our kitchen. Our house is over 70 years old, and the kitchen, I believe, is the original. So it could use some serious updating, upgrading, and remodel. And so when I'm in that state of complaining, or that's when I see, there's paint chips coming off of the cabinets. There's the sink, the porcelain sink is pulling away from the countertop, or the vinyl, old-fashioned vinyl floor, the one with the dimples in, no matter how much we clean it, it never really looks clean. So that just leaves me sad and frustrated with our kitchen. On the other hand, when I'm in the kitchen and I turn on the water faucet, and so I'm grateful. I have running water, hot and cold running water. Not everybody does. I have a newer stove that all four burners work perfectly. We have a 30-plus-year-old refrigerator that works amazing. I'm so impressed. And oftentimes I'll just put my hand on it and just say, thank you, thank you, thank you for working so well. And then with that, my energy level changes, and it's more in a higher state of gratitude that we even have a kitchen. We have a home that has a kitchen. So that's what the sense I'm getting from this reading, that yeah, there's all this stuff going on at the same time, to take in what's to be appreciated. And the beauty of that is that it puts us in a higher emotional state versus a lower. And that's saying, like, misery loves company, and the more we stay down there, it just creates this. I just see this as black fog, a black fog, dark gray fog, just and everyone, rah, 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 rah. But when we're in this more higher state, we see the sun, we see the ford, we see the fjord. Sorry, I didn't pronounce it right. We see the hills and valleys. We just see the good that's happening in the world, and to focus on that. And then what's our contribution to that? Are we going to be uplifting, or are we going to stay down in the muck? Again, this is not about denying, it's about being in a higher state. And from that higher state, that's where we can see better solutions. Something, paraphrasing what supposedly Einstein said about, you can't solve the problem at the level of the problem. So we've got some problems going on, but to stay in the level of the problems, we're only going to just create more problems. But if we can rise above and get a clearer sense of what is, to accept, okay, this is what's going on right now, so I'm going to just get in this higher state and see, well, what is it I can do? And so for me personally, it's doing readings like this, and doing my art. Anything you want me? Oh yeah, okay. Hey, do you want me to pull a card? Do it now? Yes. Okay. Which deck? This one is this one. We're putting it from the water. Oh, it seems fitting with seeing that fjord. And yeah, it's almost this color that I saw in my mind's eye. All right. Let me shuffle the deck. What is it? Still hearing that wacka, wacka, wacka. Okay. Oh, yeah, when it's at the top of the hill and it stops, I heard it say yum, like it's taking in the view, yum. Oh, you know what the sound reminds me of? Okay, this will, only older people will get this. The Furbies, those furry animatronic things that they, at least ours did. Ours made the wacka, wacka, wacka noise, and it would also say yum. I think we still have it. All right, let me split the deck. Okay, this card, this. Well, that's curious. They want me to pull the top card, but they wanted me to split the deck. Oh, they were just like playing. All right, enchanting. All right, let me get, yes, I can kind of guess where this is going, but I'm going to just look up the message. I'm just going to pull it up so you can see. Let me see. Let me get it so you can. Oh, it's not going to show up. Oh, wait a minute. Enchanting. See things through the eyes of enchantment. See, so see things from the eyes of being on top of that hill or mountain, looking down at the gorgeous fjord and the mountains, and so see our existence on this planet it's a challenge and from a place of enchantment. Yes, it's a challenge, and we're truly being, right, use word tested, we're truly being, we're being given an opportunity to practice seeing things from a place of enchantment and your imagination. And you can use meditation um, to get help with how to see it from a place of enchantment. We can even ask our teams of guides, help me see this differently, help me see this from a place of enchantment. And this morning I was part of a card reading group where the facilitator pulls a card for each of us. And one of the cards that she pulled was see the magic, believe, no, actually, what was the exact word? Oh, what did I do with my, oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, believe in magic and see the world through enchantment. Okay. So that's our mission. Should we choose to accept it? I know for me, I feel a little better than I did before I did this reading. And it's a practice. It's a practice. Anything else to add? Do you want to pull another card? We done? Okay, we're done. Okay. So on that note, till next time, do take care. Bye-bye.